Okay, my friends, so this is my attempt on making a Philly mushroom cheesesteak. I went to one of my favorite restaurants with my husband and I got this. It was delicious and I want to recreate it at home. I found this cheap bread, which was 50% off, and I'm just gonna chop up some bell peppers. I didn't lose the footage this time or forget to film it, but I have red, yellow, and orange peppers this time and lots of onion. I'm making a batch that's going to be enough for my husband and I to have for lunch. I'm going to do everything in the oven to make it easier, and to get that barbecue char flavor, you want that barbecue black mat that you see. You put it on your pan and then you can stick everything in the oven and it gives you that nice char. Happier? Okay, let's cook. Next up is mushrooms. The restaurant had portobello mushrooms, but my husband grabbed me these brown cremini mushrooms, so that's what we're going to use. And I'm going to cut them a little bit thicker than usual, just to give that more meaty texture. The mushrooms are going back into the bowl, and then I'm going to be grabbing our seasonings or marinade. So first is liquid smoke. If you haven't worked with it, you need to. It makes it just taste amazing. I'm putting some Worcestershire sauce to give it that more depth of flavor that we need, and then tossing it. Now for my spices. To make it a little bit easier, I'm using steak seasoning, then thyme, rosemary, and sage. Kind of your basic spices for any meats. Everything is going to go in that sheet pan along with the veggies. I probably added too many bell peppers and onions for this, but I love them. Anyways, and then you want a good amount of oil. So I'm just using extra virgin olive oil here. Just going to douse it up. And then we're going to stick it in the oven. All together at 425 degrees. I'm doing this really carefully since my baby's strapped on me. Oh, and I forgot garlic. So I'm just pulling out one of my garlic chips and I'm going to just toss it right on top because, you know, every about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to take it out and turn it. After the little dance, I cleaned up my workstation and now I'm cutting up some jalapenos to put on afterwards to give it a little heat. And then I also have some cilantro, so I'm going to go ahead and chop those up. The sandwich at the restaurant was vegan and had vegan cheese. I have some on hand and I'm just putting some in my sandwiches. By all means, use whatever cheese you want to. And then for some reason, I wanted to be healthier, so I put hummus. But please don't use butter or mayonnaise and then toast it up. So much better. I don't know, I was trying to be healthier. After putting in the sliced jalapenos, I'm going to put everything back in the oven and toast these breads up. And every 10 minutes or so, you want to take out the filling that we did and you wanted to give it a toss. Add some more oil if you feel like it, and then put it back in the oven. Overall, this took me about 30 minutes in the end. So I tossed it about twice, every 10 minutes. And there you have it. There is our mushroom Philly cheesesteak. Those are the contents. And now I'm going to go ahead and just mix it up, toss it one more time, and put it in our breads. Our breads, which have been toasted, I just didn't show it on camera. I scooped everything into my sandwich and sprinkled some cilantro, and there you have it. It's beautiful. I enjoyed this lunch. However, I definitely would pick out some nice, more expensive, delicious bread, but give it a go. Jom makan!